G'day, mate. Jeez, that was terrible. In 2024, a group of researchers in Australia published a paper in which they observed how the beak color in long-tailed finches varied from red to orange to yellow. Red-colored beaks were mostly found in Northern Territory, whereas the finches with yellow beaks were found around the more western Kimberley region, with a narrow strip of land in the middle of these two areas containing the majority of finches with orange beak color. When a red-beaked finch mated with a yellow-beaked finch, they produced orange hybrid offspring. This is really cool because it gives us a little peek at the genetics at play within these birds. The orange hybrids imply that the genes coding for beak coloration in these finches could have incomplete dominance, which we learned in class happens when the heterozygote phenotype is an intermediate or blend between the two homozygotes. In this case, yellow mixed with red makes orange, i.e. a blend of the two colors. In this scenario, the two separate populations of red and yellow-beaked finches would have to have a fixed allele respectively, needing to be homozygous in order to display the red or yellow coloration. This is just a theory, as no one has specifically looked for what the gene that codes for beak color actually looks like or how it functions, but it's definitely a possibility. Another really cool thing they discovered was that the pigments in these birds were used for decorative feathers and bill colors, but also for vision. The red pigments in their retinas help to enable color vision, and while yellow-beaked finches don't produce any red pigment in their beak, they still do in their eyes. This is evidence that the yellow beak must have some sort of evolutionary advantage for these finches. Since red-colored beaks are the ancestral trait, it must mean that natural selection has favored the yellow beaks, allowing for them to continue to exist and spread throughout the populations over time. It still isn't known what exact advantage they may have over red-beaked individuals. However, this evidence is really compelling and a clear example of evolution in motion. Personally, I think it's really cool that we can still see the effects of evolution in this finch species. Birds literally evolved from dinosaurs. They're like the blueprint example for cool evolution occurring through history, and I think it's high time we start giving them the attention they deserve. We know shockingly little about these finches and how their traits evolve in nature. And with the way humans have affected the environment and the natural habitats of many, many, many species, very soon we may not have a chance to discover new things about the evolution of finches and other bird species around the world. I, for one, am really excited to see more research about these birds and their colorful beaks. Go finches! That's better, right? Yeah, it was better.